Hey guys, I'm here with Pira and we're gonna talk to you about mouse odor. Did you just pee on me? So I've had quite a few mice over the last couple of years. I've tried a few things, some things have worked, some that have not, so I'm here to kind of show you guys what stuff has worked for me. Male mice are incredibly smelly, much more so than the females. Do not clean your mouse's cage too much. There are some people who can't stand the smell, and so what they do is they clean it every day, every second day, every third day, and what happens when you do that, the mouse doesn't feel safe in his environment. He needs to spread his scent throughout the tank for him to feel comfortable. So every time you re-clean the cage, he's going to scent mark again. And so if you are cleaning every day, he's going to spray more, it's going to get smellier, and the worst part is you're going to stress him out way too much. When I've had male mice, they have each been in a 20-gallon tank, and I only have one male mouse at a time, as you should. I have only cleaned their tank out fully either once a week or after every 2 weeks. And you can do this by using the methods that I've tried. One thing is, you just whipped me with your tail. One thing is when you're cleaning their stuff, their cage, their plastic hides, stuff like that, use vinegar, use white vinegar. I use a mix, so I have a big spray bottle that is half white vinegar, half water. That really helps to reduce odor. One of the things I learned not to do really quickly when I had Reepicheep, who was my first mouse, was not to give him anything made of wood. It's unfortunate because the majority of things made for mice and hamsters that you find in pet stores or online are made of wood, and they're really, really cute. They will pee on all of that stuff to make it smell like them, and with wood, it just soaks right in there and it will stay there. Even if you were to soak the wood or something, you cannot get rid of that smell. It's nasty. Plastic does absorb the odor of the urine too, but it is so much easier to clean and get the smell out of. I've found anyway, it doesn't soak into it and just stay there. It tickles. The biggest thing is bedding. Carefresh bedding has been my personal favorite for the male mice. Make sure when you're buying Carefresh bedding that you are buying the stuff that says 100% paper bedding. Avoid wood beddings like the plague. I'm talking shavings, the wood pulp stuff, the pellets. They do ingest their bedding. It's something that they do. But they burrow in, they get their face and eyes in, they breathe in a lot. Cedar is toxic to most domesticated animals. I won't say all because I don't know that. I know when it comes to rodents and rabbits, it's extremely toxic. They should not ingest or chew on anything made of cedar. They shouldn't be living in or on anything made of cedar. Carefresh is best, but also cat litter made of recycled paper. And I get the pelleted version. I use that for my female mice because my female mice don't smell as much. There's something about Carefresh, I don't know exactly if maybe it's more absorbent or something, but it does work better for the smell. I've only used it for my males because they smell so bad. Carefresh is a little pricey, so that's why I choose not to use it for my females, because I don't feel like it's really necessary. The more bedding that's in there, the more it absorbs the odor. Fleece and cloth things, I never, well, I did at first, but I never gave my male mice stuff made of that because, again, they pee all over it, and that stuff, no matter how much you wash it, cannot get that male mouse smell out of it. Males are really territorial, so they pee on everything all the time. If you're worried about them being kept warm during the winter, just the Carefresh bedding is great. Timothy hay is great. Using stuff like Kleenex, toilet paper, paper towels, throwing all that in there for them to make nests out of, that will keep them plenty warm. The last thing that is the best thing I have found for mouse odor is an odor eliminator that I found at PetSmart. So this little plastic mesh bag contains the best fighter against mouse odor ever. Maybe for something so small and insignificant, You might think it's a little pricey, but these things can last up to 3 months and they really work. Just keep them out of reach of your mice. You don't want them getting into that. It is actually carbon in a plastic mesh bag. The carbon absorbs the ammonia in the air. The ammonia is what is in urine and it's what makes the urine stink. So it will sit there and absorb the ammonia for 3 months and then you need to throw it out and get a new one. It has a sticky thing on the back, so it works for tanks. It also comes with a like a metal hook so you can hang it on wire cages. I have to say, when I first had Reap It Cheap, I was worried I wouldn't be able to handle it because the smell was so bad, but once I used Carefresh bedding and these things, oh my gosh, total turnaround. Don't by any means pass on a male mouse just because of the smell. Male mice need homes too, just as well as female mice. Male mice are really great. I love them. I do like the idea of continuing to have male mice down the road, particularly because people pass up on them. There's a lot that end up in shelters and are never found homes. Really hope this helped. Sorry if it's a bit long. So my camera did indeed decide that the video had gone on too long and it shut off on me. So yeah. So keep calm and stay shiny, and I will see you guys in my next video. Adios.